Oh, because I want to ask something, question. Anybody comes on there? Okay, how would I do that? Why is that leaning over? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm leaning over. Oh, that's because it's sitting on there crooked. Hey, everybody. We'll be with you in a minute. My stupid holder is little cattywampus. I still don't understand why it's doing that. Why it's leaning over like that.
Here we go.
Hello.
Podcast said hello.
I can see. I still don't understand why it's leaning over like that. Unless this thing is just...
No, look, Daddy.
What?
I forgot you're going the other way around.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to do is... I couldn't figure out why it's leaning. Something machine crooked or something. I don't know.
Can I have this?
You can if you want to. Alright. Welcome, everybody. I have some questions. We're in the middle of rebuilding the lathe. I'll turn you around there where you can see the lathe. Alright, you can see a little bit of it. Alright, so here's my question. We're ordering parts for it where we can. Some of them are original, some of them are remanufactured. Hand me the spindle. I hope you do. Alright, now when I got this lathe, this bearing hole right here does not have the little flip cap like the front side does, the oiler cap. Okay, and I noticed that the bushing had not been drilled out. There was no hole to allow oil to get down there. And it doesn't appear to be an oilite bushing or anything of that nature. So, my question is, and the bearing, these are the new bearings I just got, and a new shaft, a solid shaft. Hopefully it'll help with some of the flexing. And that grease on there is me touching it. It just comes off. Okay. Here's the new bushing for the back. And the bearing for the front. And even put a little washer in there so that it doesn't rub. Alright, my question is this. This front bearing is obviously split. It's split so that it acts like a collet. When you go down in there, you can take up the slack by tightening up the nut. Okay, so we understand that. This question is, this bearing right here is not... Hello, Tara. This bearing is not drilled. Okay? What I did to the other one that's on here, that I'm questioning leaving, is I actually machined, for those that follow me on Facebook, I machined an oil groove in it, and then I drilled about a 1/16 hole, leading kind of at an angle because the hole is at the end, and I wanted the oil to go in the center of the bushing. So I had to drill the hole at an angle because it hits it right here. I drilled a hole and at an angle into the oil groove. So that the oil, well, obviously you know what oil groove's for. Question is, was it the manufacturer's original intention to, for that bearing, for that bushing to be oiled? Obviously it's got an oil cap for the top of it. So, do I take this brand new bushing and drill a hole in it and chuck it up in the lathe and machine an oil groove inside of it? See, there's no oil groove inside of it now. So that's my question. What is that I hear around behind me? Oh, Tara and the keys rattling. Oh, so there's the question. And this vacuum plate is actually a little bit bigger. And these are these look like single point threads.
You got 5 people watching.
Mainly because I don't see, I see it's relieved back there on the back. He broke the corner, but he didn't break it enough for my taste. Alright, well, there's the question. So, this bushing that's in here is already oiled. I mean, already drilled, and it's fits this shaft, which it might be a little snug on this shaft. So we'll address that as we have to, because you can't get in here and knock it out from the other side. It's really hard to knock out from the other side. So if it fits the shaft, then I don't have to take it out, because I just made it. And it fits it really good from one end to the other. So it's nice and true. This one has a tiny bit of slop on it. So that's what $170 looks like.
Pretty nice for $170. If the new shaft fits the bearing snug, then leave it.
Alright, then that's what we'll do for the new, and we'll just put this one up. We'll put it up. Because if it's fitting the old shaft, and the old shaft doesn't have any wear that I can tell. Okay. And I can't tell if that's brass or bronze. It looks like brass.
Our crash says spares.
Wouldn't that be bronze? Wouldn't they make that a little bit harder than brass? I don't know. I don't have any brass. Well, this is brass. Well, that got copper in it, more copper in it. I can see it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There you go. That's brass. I know that's brass. Or is that bronze? It's a brass. It's a drip rod you hit with a hammer.
Car said we call the lead Babbitt is a good bearing.
Lead, baby.
Lead. I don't know.
Well, the word is lead. But in that sentence, it's lead. Don't ask me. I didn't make the English language. I just have to speak it.
That was actually Germany. It was Germany English language. Miss Martin, my math teacher told me that today.
So it fits up in there, and we're not going to put it in
It's probably an oil
light.
Bushing. An oil light bushing.
Okay, does that mean that if oil just stands on the top of it, that it'll permeate through the metal and soak in? Is that what that means? I have to wait. There's a delay from when I ask them something until they actually respond back. That cat you saw flying through the air, jumping from a bed sitting in the hallway to a bed sitting in the dining room. We're in the process of moving them. About 6 foot gap, and he likes to go up there and jump it. I mean, he's got nothing else better to do.
I saw it in the background. Hey,
Well, what's in there is the bronze bushing, just plain old bronze bushing. It's got an oil groove in it. And what should I be oiling these with, Stephen? Or whoever wants to answer that.
Anybody?
What I did is I took a little bit of grease. I took a little bit of grease and a little bit of oil and mixed them together until I got a runny paste. Alright, Electric Man, when it heats up and the oil comes out of the bushing, how do you replace it? Just the oil sitting on top of it soaks back in?
Stephen Thornton said brass will be
Will be okay. It's not a...
okay.
I got the same thing right here, baby.
Okay.
Well, that's the second time you've forgotten in as many minutes. So I don't need it, so don't drill it. Well, what I did is because the oil was coming out so fast, Stephen, is I mixed a little bit of grease. I mixed a little bit of high temp grease. And let's see if I have Some of this bag is torn. I don't know if you can see this. Oil light bushings are centered.
And still porous.
Centered metallic. Is that what he said?
And centered and still porous.
Porous. Or centered and porous. Alright, this is what I made. See if y'all can see it. I made... See, y'all watch that, how it... See? No wick in the hole. I can put a piece of felt in there for a wick. I have some felt around here. But see, that's what I made. I mixed that up. And that's what I oiled it with. See how thick it is? And it just, seems to work pretty good. I don't know if that's the right thing to use, but the oil on the back bearing would just run out and get sprayed all up the wall. As soon as you put it in there, it would get slung out immediately. Alright, trash. What?
Nothing. Just sit here. Watching it on my face.
Well, give me a thumbs up.
I already done that. Here,
Who's the dog barking at? Oh, the dog's name is Chip. Or Chipper. Mr. Chips, actually. Mr. Chips. So we'll confuse him good. Wick and machine tool oil, omit the grease. Okay.
What's omit mean?
Do away with.
Oh.
So the okay.
Soon Thor said something.
I would make a small hole with a wick. Okay, what about a 1/16 hole?
Kitchen oil is a
Wait a minute, you say hole. Are you talking about in the bushing or in the machine? Because the machine hole is about 1/4 of an inch. You're talking in the bushing, right? Where's that wiggling at? I think that's wiggling on that damn, it's wiggling, it's not tight against that back. Can't tell, it's hard to tell. Engine oil has a shaft, okay.
Maybe try without the hole first.
1/16. Ooh, buddy, that's hand drilled territory there. No power tool on a 1/16 drill bit. Look here, Terry. This is a 1/16 drill bit. Right there.
Very small.
Right there.
That's not possible. My goodness, that's so small, Dan.
What if somebody said something?
1/16 is
1/16 is huge. Yeah, it is. When you're dealing with machining stuff. Y'all want to see my Harbor Freight stuff?
Snap gauges.
Telescoping gauges, whatever.
Snap gauges.
Wow. I figured after my debacle with the indicators, and I don't know why that happened, but I've had indicators around here. I've done rear ends before with indicators. I've fixed drill presses before with my indicators, but those two federal indicators just did not like me. I got to send both of them back, and this is who I ordered from. Probably backwards.
Jayhawk Machine Tool, Mike Neville. Right? So
Yeah.
it says Sean straight, not backwards.
Here, go put that in the box. Alright. Machine tool oil. I guess tomorrow we'll be making a video after she gets done with school. We'll pull the shaft out. And I'm even going to check on the bearing, on the bushing that goes through the pulley in the planetary gear set. There's a bushing right there, and see if that bushing is worn. And if it is, replace it. That's gonna be kind of hard to do. I wish I knew. Wish I had that. I wish I'd have thought to order that bushing beforehand. But anyway, we'll get it done, I reckon.
Hey Dad, put my pajamas on. See ya.
You gone?
I'm gone. But I'll still be on here.
All right. Well, I'm fixing to cut out of here. They answered my questions. 0.5 millimeter end mill. Ouch. Steve, did you see on Facebook where I cut that? Does that bushing, does it need a oil? It doesn't need an oil groove machine in the center of it, does it? 0.5 millimeter end mill. That is tiny. I don't want to machine one in there, but how can you tell if it's oilite? It doesn't say. I don't know what happened to it. I just lost it. Tara may have put it up. Tara? What'd I do with the shaft, baby? Oh, shit. Shoot. Right here in my face. I mean, how can you tell? I ordered this from somebody off of eBay. Put this in the box until tomorrow. Alright, well, I'm going in yonder. Tomorrow we got to get here and clean up before we take anything apart. I have a loop. A what? I know it dripped through the slots on the front. What's the... Hold on, let me look and see. I can't tell. Oh. Okay, I got you. No, it looks like a standard old bronze bushing to me. I bought this one right here. And that's a bronze bushing, and it looks identical. Well, actually, no, it looks more coppery. I'll just put a 1/16 hole in it and be done with it. Right in the center of it in a wick, and the oil can work its way through there, and we'll go from there. But like Steven said, that bushing on the back is snug, and if it fits and goes like it's supposed to, I'll leave it. Because I have no slop in it now, just for changing that back bearing out. But this front bearing doesn't have slop this way, but it does have slop this way. Because the bearing is more out, pushing up from when the tooling pressure. $170. There you go, Stephen. It's here. Alrighty. Well, y'all go check out the video we just uploaded. Tara and I were playing around, and Tara is my voice. I also all of a sudden changed into Tara. Or she changed into me. Whichever one you want to look at. However you want to look at it. I'm tired. I'm going to lay down. See y'all later. Thanks for watching. I hope it's good and stiff. We'll find out. Alright, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. And, all that other good stuff you do at the end of the videos. Good night, 7-3, everybody.